We're back here at the 2022 Fine Home Building House. We're getting ready to put down our UGL dry lock in a matte finish. This is our finished floor throughout the build. We're putting it down right now before we start mechanicals or drywall so we can protect the floor during that process. We have a couple simple tools to do this: a brush, a roller, and some tape. The tape is obviously, you can tape off what you don't want the product on, but we also use it to actually take the lint off our roller, so we don't want a bunch of roller lint on our concrete floor. So it's pretty simple. Just roll the roller with the tape on it. When you're done, pull the tape off. It's going to take all the lint with it, and now this roller is ready to go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the concrete pad and steps, as you can see behind me. We're going to cut in with the brush around all the perimeter so we're not getting insulation into our finish. We'll cut in the steps, and then we're going to roll everything else. So when we're doing the cut in around the stairs, it's really important to cut in the riser first. We'll go ahead and brush the riser to a finished state, so we're not going to try to put this chunky roller on our risers. Obviously, you want to start in a corner, work your way out, and you don't want to trap yourself. So we're going to start at one end of the basement and work our way to the window on the far side back there. That way no one's having to go back and walk over the freshly put down product, making footprints or anything like that. One tip I would recommend when you're doing this is don't bite off more than you can chew. So you want to do it in sections, and since we have these control joints all throughout the basement, we'll probably cut in tight to a control joint, roll to that, so we're never getting too much product on the next section. And that way it just will look more consistent. You don't want something curing up and getting a second coat on it when we're just trying to accomplish our first coat right now. We're thinking this is going to be a pretty easy process. We're hoping to knock it out in a few hours. After it's down, 2 hours later, light foot traffic, 24 hours, our crew can get back here and start working. So last week we put down the UGL dry lock over our entire basement floor, and that was to serve for protection. And this is also our finished concrete floor when we turn the house over to the homeowner. So the first coat went down really well, the second coat even better, and we couldn't be happier with the protection that we're getting. So over the weekend we got a little bit of rain and we have a few water spots here, and just wanted to point out that we really aren't concerned about this. So I have a wet rag and some cold water in it, and we're just gonna go ahead and wipe, and no cleaners needed. A little bit of elbow grease to get where it got a little bit worse on the edges, but you can see here just a little bit of work, and this is all coming up. So about 30 seconds of cleaning and this spot's gone. And yeah, we're not worried about it, and we're confident. Really our messiest trade to be down here is going to be our drywall guys, and we'll probably do some covering of the floor, but if something gets through or hits on the outside of the tarp, the mud's just going to come right up, and this floor is going to look as good in 6-8 months when we turn the house over as it does today.